Hello, welcome. It's June at the movies, the June movie review. Yes, much anticipated monthly movie review. I honestly only saw three movies in June, and for that I could have honestly done the. I could have honestly done three separate reviews for three separate movies. Or at least the movie review for the movie I liked the least, and then a movie review for the one that I just kind of sort of liked. Um, June, as far as the movies went, was tough. I mean, um, we had Jurassic World, which I haven't even liked a Jurassic Park movie since the first one. Here we go. We had Lightyear, and I want to say I was 11 or 12 years old when the first Toy Story came out, and that's what cemented those memories. Was first Toy Story 95? I was 11. Yeah. And we had Elvis. Never really got into much of his music, save for I Can't Help Falling in Love. But anyway, yeah, those are the breaks sometimes. I mean, summer blockbusters can sometimes wait another month. For instance, Thor is a week out, or Maverick technically came out at the end of May. So, yeah, summer is kind of funny like that. Anyway, June movies in the order of viewing. We have your Jurassic World, we have your Lightyear, and lastly, we have your Elvis. That is in the order that I viewed them. If I wanted to get technical, I had to wait until June to see Maverick, but it dodged the June release dates by a mere 2-3 days. All right. The order in which I anticipated these movies. Order of anticipation. Here we go. Elvis was the outlier because I felt the need to see a third movie before shooting a review. Lightyear, we'll get into a little bit why Lightyear kind of slipped in the rankings before I even saw it. And I already went through the fact that it's because the first Toy Story came out when I was 11 years old, and that's where my memories were submitted. And Jurassic World at number one, simply because, well, that's what was these were what was released in June, with actual June release dates. Let's get after it, shall we? So, the order in which I saw these movies, and the order in which I anticipated these movies are reversed. Wait. No, they're the same order. It's descending order from 3 to 1, how I anticipated them. Order of enjoyment. Number 3. Socks the movie. Socks the movie. Yeah, out of all the characters in Lightyear, which one almost saved the movie for me? Yeah. Just a second. I was trying to rate Lightyear based on its merits as a movie. You know? But again, Toy Story came out. The first one came out when I was 11 years old, and I don't have a young family. Um, then along came Captain not Pratt nor Hemsworth to start doing virtual victory cartwheels over a part of the film that lasted all of 3 seconds and acted as if the House of Mouse was doing something great. With the very first scene, or the very first characters in a movie by the House of Mouse, providing that you erase the live-action LeFou, the live-action Timon and Pumbaa, probably 2 or 3 others in between those movies and Lightyear. Anyway. But yeah, just celebrating that as some kind of success that had absolutely nothing to do with the film storyline wasn't enough. Captain Popular Jock from Not Another Teen Movie had to go the extra mile. To it, Captain Human Torch from the good Fantastic Four franchise said that anyone who disliked Lightyear was simply an old dinosaur who needed to die off sooner, because the only possible reason to not give Lightyear glowing reviews was simply because of one completely innocuous scene that they won't even show to Middle Eastern and Chinese markets because reasons. And North Americans are the ones with the problem. The best part about Lightyear actually circles back to Captain Johnny Storm's remarks that anyone refusing to see Lightyear is simply an old dinosaur who needs to die sooner. Lightyear's opening weekend, they got their clocks cleaned by reanimated old dinosaurs in their second week, and in a film that a lot of people just did not like out of that entire franchise. More on that in a minute. Now, I aged out of the group. That would be rushing out to see Lightyear a good 25 years ago, 23 years ago, something like that. I still wanted to enjoy the film. There may have been a couple of moments of redeeming value. But much like Captain Brie Larson made a choice when she ran around doing her press reviews and press releases for Captain Marvel, and chose to insult the very film goers keeping her in caviar, and expected the movie to still get glowing box office receipts. Same logic. It is very difficult to not celebrate that kind of failure. Number 2, Elvis Presley. Elvis. Music appreciation for me really began with the Eagles. That's where I began to like most of their radio stuff. Elvis was obviously much earlier than the Eagles, Elvis was long gone by the time Don Henley, Glenn Fry, uh, Joe. Life's been good. The Joe who sang Life's Been Good and who covered the Beatles as I Get By with a Little Help from My Friends. Joe Walsh and the rest of the Eagles came along. Um, Elvis was a good 2 hours and 47 minutes long. It didn't feel like it, though. There were parts of the movie that went like that. Now it was a musical biography movie, so yes, there were parts that dragged. See also Rocket Man or Bohemian Rhapsody. But Elvis did not drag nearly as badly as those two films did. I guess there's a Motley Crue musical biopic out there that I'm supposed to see. I guess it's called Dirt or something. Someone said. Yeah. Anyway, Elvis, I would honestly recommend to fans of Presley. I thought that the actor did a good job with Elvis, and I thought that I'm guessing Tom Hanks was the shady manager. Yeah. Colonel Tom. Wow. I can't remember his last name. And he used false pseudonym for his last name. I'd have to look up the Elvis movie again to know who played Elvis. But he did a good job. Number one, as far as the movies from June go, Old Dinosaurs. Just kidding. Jurassic World. Once again, Old Dinosaurs trump Lightyear. Yep. Those are the breaks. Again, the first Jurassic Park was any good whatsoever. 2 and 3 were terrible enough that I didn't even see a Chris Pratt Jurassic Park movie until now, until I started doing the monthly movie reviews. Jurassic World, what it did right was bring back Statler, Grant, and Malcolm. They brought back their actors. There were several callbacks to the first Jurassic Park. And Chris Pratt did a good job. I mean, Chris Pratt is consistently a solid actor, consistently entertaining. Chris Hemsworth, same story. In fact, I'm actually looking forward to Thor: Love and Thunder next weekend. All right, I'm looking forward to Thor. I guess I just don't see the problem with Chris Pratt, and I'm glad that Hemsworth is safe from the mob screaming for him to be canceled from movies. And then there's Chris, neither Pratt nor Hemsworth, who keeps taking the safe route with his political opinions. And who keeps trumpeting said safe opinions. Anyway. Well, those are your June movies. My order of enjoyment. Maybe July will be better. I shot a lot better content for April because there was a lot better content to work with. Same with May. Yeah. All right. I'm Kent Brindley. I'll see you again at the end of July for another monthly movie review.